In case you haven't noticed, there has been a big change underway when it comes to the subject of kitchens. If you remember, years ago, kitchens used to be relegated simply for the preparation of food. Nowadays, however, kitchens have really become, in most instances, the centerpiece of the home. They are often works of art. People sometimes don't even cook in the kitchens anymore. They just look at them and congregate there. And if you really look carefully, remember those old white ice boxes and stoves of years gone by? Nowadays, they have been replaced by fancy commercial appliances and lots of custom cabinetry. To learn more about this evolution in kitchen design, we visited a very highly regarded Westport, Connecticut company called New Perspective Cabinetry and Design, because that's what they do. They design kitchens. The owner of the company is Sharon Riley.
We work with builders, interior designers, people in the trades to help enhance their business.
What New Perspective provided for me was excellent hands-on services with the computer knowledge. They are probably some of the most efficient at the 2020 design systems in the area. The cabinet line that they carry, primarily Birch Custom, is a very, very top-of-the-line cabinet for a very good price point. My relationship here has pretty much evolved in that I said, well, what about this and what about that? And Sharon says, well, if you're asking those questions, other people are asking those questions. What do you think about coming on and working with me?
The kitchen has become the hub of the home nowadays, and everyone wants to join in, and that's usually where the homework gets done. The correspondence between husband and wife who really don't see each other all day, and that's pretty much the meeting place of the home, is the kitchen.
Most architects do not place the appliances in the cabinets where they go. They just give us the space in the house for the cabinetry, and we come in from there and design it with the homeowner. They may want certain things in the kitchen. The architect's not going to choose their range, choose their refrigerator, choose the colors, choose what rollouts they have or what Lazy Susans they have. That's all done by us.
We've been building locally here in Westport, Connecticut for 35 years. We're spec builders. We've been working with New Perspective for about 6 years now. They've just been fantastic. The product is fantastic. The price is right. The staff goes way above and beyond your typical kitchen showrooms, and I just can't say enough. You know, they're awesome.
We work with homeowners if we have a remodeling contractor that brings their homeowner into the showroom. We have an interior design person that will assist them in choosing the colors and maybe even helping them with their tile and backsplash and anything else that they need help with. We have that service.
My job primarily is to be a support person for Sharon and the staff here. I will provide, if a builder comes in, I will work to probably bring things out of a fixed unit to maybe something a little bit more higher design. I might add legs or work on something more detailed. I'll also do color, creating the ambiance of the room, possibly get into lighting, tile, any of the other nuances that builder happens to need. Sharon works primarily with multiple home builders who are working first and foremost on their cabinetry, and Sharon decided probably about 2 years ago that she wanted to add some support services, so I provide those support services to the builders.
I usually say, tell me what you don't like about your existing space, and then I know what to stay away from. Then they say, well, my quality of life is what I'm more interested in. I have 4 or 5 children, I need to accommodate them, and just an overall feeling of what they want the space to look like. This here is the overall floor plan, as if you were giving a bird's eye view. It has labeled dimensions, just so you can make sure exactly what you planned is what will happen in the field, because it doesn't necessarily happen that way, especially when you're working with a renovation project.
Tell me about this. Now, this is a gorgeous kitchen. What did the owner of the home tell you he wanted?
Well, first of all, the house is on Long Island Sound with a gorgeous view of the water.
Right.
Very bright light house, so it warrants the darker cabinets, the dark black counters. This is a mahogany door, what they call a flush door. It has no detail. It is a veneered door.
Okay.
It does have a core.
Okay.
It keeps the grain consistent.
Okay.
If it's pieced together, you would see different colors joined together, different pieces where they join the wood together, and that does not make a consistent looking door.
Now tell me about the countertop. What is this?
The countertop is granite. The color is black absolute, and it's a polished finish. Very simple square edge to mimic the edge of the contemporary door.
Okay. And it seems like the look was for really large appliances.
They're actually a commercial grade appliance.
Right.
It's a gas range, all Viking That's the brand name.
Right.
We go over the colors, and that's what I have the interior design service in my showroom, where the homeowner can come in and get some suggestions on color. In this case, the homeowner came to me with a photograph of colors that they liked and wanted to incorporate in their home. And we started with that and made the look. It's Birch Custom, and it's the Elan series, and it's what they call a frameless cabinet.
One of my friends introduced me to Sharon, and then I got to see Sharon's showroom, and I was impressed with what I saw. I liked the fact that it wasn't this huge corporate kind of kitchen making kind of environment. I felt it was more boutique-y, a little bit more custom to the clients. And I happened to see one of these cabinet panels in her showroom, and I really liked it. And all I was trying to achieve was a contemporary look, and I felt like instantly Sharon had sort of the look, because in Fairfield County in New England, modern is not necessarily the type of kitchen one sees most people buying. So what I was looking for was something different, and Sharon had that. I think for a lot of people it's very daunting to try to figure out what kind of a kitchen do I want to design. I, like most people, would pick up magazines, whether it be at the bookstores or at the garden centers, and I did happen to find a look in one of the magazines that I liked. But then there's the part of, well, how do we create this? I mean, I have the idea of the colors, but I don't know how to plan out a kitchen. So that's where Sharon then took my ideas and put it down on paper so I could visualize it. She also helped me with designing the bathroom upstairs, the master bathroom, which was really helpful because it was not at all like what I wanted to do. One of the things too that I liked about Sharon is that the particular company that we decided to go with to get this contemporary look, if something was broken or missing or whatever, they would expedite that particular item so you could actually finish your cabinets right away. So I was really happy that Sharon had that relationship with this particular company we chose. People come to the home, I love to entertain, and the first thing of course they do is they come in, they see the kitchen, they go, wow, which is a great feeling that when you go through this that people really appreciate it. And I'm really happy because it's different and it's modern, it's contemporary, which is what I wanted to achieve.
Do you think you take a lot of headache off of their shoulders when it comes to the kitchens?
That's definitely the purpose of our company. We work with their clients to help their life to be easier, where they can be doing some other things on the job site instead of worrying about the design of the kitchen. Most builders are not kitchen designers. They rely on our expertise to help them.
And there you are, the latest on unique kitchens from one of the premier designers of kitchens in all of New England. I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from Westport, Connecticut.